Hey everyone, I'm RetroRampage and welcome to my channel. I'm here to present another build today, this time for all of you Titans. This particular build involves the exotic gauntlets FANG PAULDRONs. If you didn't know what these exotics do, or if you've never used them, the exotic perk reads, Void melee kills give super energy. While Sentinel shield is active, melee kills recharge shield throw, which extends your super on hits. And we're going to be combining this with Top Tree Sentinel, Code of the Protector. This subclass is all about meleeing enemies to give buffs and heal you and your allies. Now all of this is already pretty powerful on its own. I'll melee this enemy in the tribute hall, and you can see how much super I gain just from this one kill. But now I have to wait for my melee to charge again before using it, and this build that I'm about to show you keeps that wait time minimal. First, for primary weapons. If you have it, by far the best weapon to use is Monte Carlo, which charges your melee with each bullet that hits an enemy, and has a chance to fully recharge your melee on a kill. Not only that, but it gains extra damage when you kill an enemy with a melee, so it synergizes really well here. It's basically the perk Swashbuckler. With one melee kill, you're getting extra damage for your primary, gaining an overshield, healing both you and your allies, increasing melee damage and reload speed, and gaining a significant amount of super energy. Now if you don't have Monte Carlo, or want to use a different exotic, there's another less powerful but still very effective combo you can use. If you're playing during Season of the Undying, you can get an armor mod from your artifact called Ballistic Combo. With this mod, any kills with shield piercing weapons grant you melee energy, and you can apply shield piercing rounds to legendary auto rifles, hand cannons, and SMGs. Very strong weapons to do this with are things like Kindled Orchid, Recluse, or even the Austringer. My personal favorite legendary primary to use with this build is my Austringer with Subsistence and Rampage. So using this combo, you don't get your melee quite as fast as Monte Carlo, but it's still pretty fast, and you can usually get your melee fully charged by 6 or 7 minor kills. But we can take this build even further by adding class item mods like Hands On, which grants even more super energy on melee kills, or even some finisher mods. Personally, I've been using the Special Finisher, which generates special ammo for your entire team, and the super cost is pretty much offset by one melee kill. So adding to that huge list of benefits from one melee, you now grant your whole team ammo. Once I get it unlocked, I may even use the heavy finisher you can get from the seasonal artifact for an even stronger support build. This whole build plays like a tank with team support abilities. You almost always have an overshield, and you're very hard to kill. But in order to get the most out of this, you need to be playing super aggressively. You need to run right into enemies and be prepared to smash their faces in. But sometimes your fists just aren't enough. So to offset this, we're going to be adding in a shotgun here with 1-2 punch. For those of you who don't know, 1-2 punch is a shotgun perk that buffs your melee attacks significantly for a few seconds if your last shot landed every pellet. If you punch fast enough, you can melee twice per proc. This also stacks with Turn the Tide on this subclass, granting you even more melee damage. Honestly, I don't know what build could be even more Titan than this. Since we're on Code of the Protector, we also have the Ward of Dawn, which grants the Weapons of Light buff. This buff gives all of your allies who pass through it an extra 30% damage. You can also throw on a Rally Barricade to increase reload speed for you and your allies. With these two combined, this build really does cover everything. It's possibly the strongest support build in the entire game. The only thing that really compares to it would be Attunement of Grace on Warlocks, but even that doesn't have as much synergy as this. Though, granted, it doesn't require much setup to use that subclass. Even without any exotics, it's still pretty powerful. I have some other build ideas in the works right now. My next one will be for Warlocks, so stay tuned. If you have any ideas for builds, let me know in the comments below. If I see one I like and decide to cover it, I'll give you a shout out in the video. Thanks a ton for watching, and if you want to support a new Destiny content creator, please consider subscribing and sharing this video around to people you think could get use from it.